Hi, this video is quite a departure from my usual videos on the channel. It's going to be a practical walkthrough an exercise called micro-gifting that I talked about in a recent video, and I'll put a link to that in the show notes below. This exercise is a new way for you to get yourself ready for your tomorrow. It's designed to be simple, quick and energising. It also builds on ideas that can help you better engage with the future in more positive and purposeful ways, which I think is something that we could all benefit from a little bit at the moment. So I hope you really enjoy it. Let me know what your questions and thoughts are in the comments below. Let's get started. Hi, welcome to this micro-gifting exercise. I'm going to share with you a really straightforward technique for imagining and shaping your future, something I call future gifting. Right at the heart of future gifting is something new. You're going to learn how to connect with your future self in a way that's vivid and relevant to your life today. Think of it as a way of getting acquainted with a new friend. If you're new to future gifting, you don't need to have read or watched anything else in preparation for this exercise. All you need to do is listen as I guide you through this really simple approach. We're going to start with something called micro-gifting. Micro-gifts are small, spontaneous, practical actions performed in the present to help yourself out in the future. Think of them as small acts of kindness to your future self. The purpose of today's session is connection. As you imagine your day tomorrow and as you take simple, practical steps to shape your tomorrow, you'll be making some new connections. First, it's about connecting with your future self through imagining your day tomorrow, and second, it's about connecting your image of the future with your actions of today. Some people find it useful to have a pen and paper at hand just in case they want to jot down any thoughts that arise during the exercise. Okay, so let's begin. First of all, I want you to move to a part of your home or the place that you're currently staying that serves as an important setting to your day, perhaps the kitchen or living room. A place where much of the day's action is. You choose, feel free to pause this recording to move to the place that feels right for you. Okay, if there's a seat, take it and settle just for a moment. Allow your attention to focus on my voice as I guide you through the next steps. The first thing you're going to do is imagine your tomorrow. I'm going to ask you to do a quick run through in your mind of what you anticipate your day tomorrow is going to look like. Feel free to consult your calendar if you need a gentle prompt, but don't get too caught up in the detail. Think in broad brush terms. You should look to move through your day with a fairly pacey drumbeat of actions, engagements, and so forth. For example, I wake up, I take a shower, I make breakfast, I ready myself for work or study, and so on. For times of the day that you're less sure about, simply say, I'll work or study in the morning until midday, then I'll take some lunch and I'll go outside for a walk. This exercise should take less than a minute. Okay, off you go. Picture what you're doing, where you'll be doing it, and with whom. Just another 10 seconds. Great. Now I want you to take a moment to think about yourself tomorrow, your future self. Now this might feel a little unfamiliar to begin with, and that's perfectly natural. I want you to picture how your future self is going to experience a specific moment of your day tomorrow. Imagine you've just got dressed for the day and you catch sight of yourself in the mirror. I want you to paint a vivid picture in your mind. What do you see? What is your future self wearing? Picture the colours of the clothes your future self is wearing. Imagine the feel of the fabrics. If you can't make up your mind what they're going to be wearing, don't worry. Simply move your attention to the colour of the room that they're in, or what's the temperature of the air? Are they being warmed by the morning sun? What's the expression on their face? What are they feeling? Tired and irritable, or energised and joyful? Which parts of their upcoming day are they excited about? Which parts of the day less so? As you assemble your picture of tomorrow, think about what your future self will need in order for their day to run a little more smoothly. Okay, so hold in your mind your image of tomorrow. We're now going to move to the next part of the exercise, the action that will help you shape your tomorrow. First of all, I'd like you to stand up. And if that's not comfortable or practical, that's not a problem. This part of the exercise can just as easily be done with a pen and paper. I'd like you to look around your immediate surroundings. Given what you've just pictured about your day tomorrow, how do you want to help your future self in their day tomorrow? What small acts of kindness towards them will help their day tomorrow run just a little bit more smoothly? Consider each of these actions a micro-gift you get to give your future self for them to benefit from. If you find now that you're not in the right room, feel free to move or roam between rooms as needed. So for the next 5 minutes, you get to help out your future self. This is your 5 minutes for tomorrow. See how many acts of micro-gifting you can perform, and I'll check in with you again in a moment. So, off you go. Keep it up, you're doing great. If you find that longer activities pop into your head, no problem, just note them down for later. You've just done your very first minute of future gifting. Well done. Keep it up. Keep going. How's it going? Remember to picture yourself, your future self, walking through these rooms. Think about the items, provisions and things that they'll need for their day ahead. Will they be able to find them easily? Will they be ready for them to pick up and use? If you need a little inspiration, think food. What do they need for breakfast tomorrow? Do you have something in mind for lunch? Perhaps note on your shopping list anything that you're running low on. Do you need to defrost something for dinner? What about some snacks to help them fuel their day? Your future self is going to thank you for this. What else might your future self need? Think clothes. Are they ready, cleaned and pressed? Do you need a hat, a pair of gloves, sunglasses or sun lotion for your day ahead? Okay, so we're coming up to the halfway mark. If you've got micro gifts to be done elsewhere in your home, you've got time to go there now. Think actions. Could something as simple as tidying the hallway help your future self out tomorrow? Scribble down anything further that comes to mind in your notepad or on your phone. You've got 2 minutes left on the clock. See if you can squeeze in just a few more micro gifts to help you out tomorrow. And people are always really surprised by how much they can get done in the remaining time. One minute left, you're doing really well. "30 seconds, you're doing brilliantly. "10 seconds. Okay, and you're done. Congratulations on completing your first burst of microgifting. Take a well-deserved seat and catch your breath. So how's that for you? Ask yourself whether you feel a little differently towards your day tomorrow. Perhaps a greater sense of clarity and calm. If the exercise stirred up lots of further ideas and thoughts, that's to be expected, and feel free to capture some of them on a piece of paper for later, but only if that's helpful. It's important to remember that you can always think of something else that you need to do. There is always something. The purpose of this exercise isn't to create endless lists of actions that you know you probably aren't going to get round to doing. The purpose of microgifting is to take just a few focused minutes to contemplate your near-term future, take a few actions, and to help out your future self. And when you've finished each exercise, that's it. You can stop and you can sit back and just note that you've helped yourself out in the future. You've generously future gifted yourself a smoother running tomorrow. And imagine just for a moment how grateful your future self is going to be for your helpful acts of kindness today. And that leads me to just one last thing for today. In your day tomorrow, I just want you to note when you encounter one of today's micro gifts and remember to thank yourself. Let me know in the comments below how you got on with this and any questions that you might have. Hit subscribe for more exercises and insights. And if you'd like to see how I got on with this exercise, you can find out right here. Thanks for watching.